Ladies and gentlemen, they spiraling. Oh, they spiraling. The celebration continues, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, Drake just got his whole anti-hip hop, anti-freedom of speech, anti-constitutional, stupid lawsuit thrown out when he started a battle and then sued because he didn't like what was said in there because he's the champagne cop snitch god. And the hours are spiraling. We knew it was going to happen. Now, before we get into this, the official hip hop always wins tees and hoodies are out right now. Shout out to everybody who's been copping them. We sold a lot of them yesterday because it's more than merch. It's a mission statement. And every time you cop one, it makes one of these owls mad. So link in the pinned comment. Go grab it. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabbed it, gets one. So I want to give a big shout out to Nikisha, the YouTube page, at Nikki Gone Shine. Shout out to you. She said, I can't. Adonis is number 2 is hilarious. So we got the Owls and the Crodies. Just let's see how they're taking. Everybody in the hip hop is celebrating right now. Everybody hugging and high fiving. Let's see how the Owls are doing. Let's check in with them. Remember, these are the same people who were crying about me. Let's go.
You niggas are arguing number 2.
Is this the same nigga? Was this the same dude crying about me? His voice. I've never, bruh, you need to be an actor. Whoever you are, you need to look into acting. I have never seen somebody be able to present such emotion through just their voice. Maybe you need to be a voice actor because, boy, the way I hear straight Kuntu right now, boy, what? Never have you just dragged me into your world like this. The immediate crisis. You hear the crisis in his voice. You hear the, oh my God. Ah. Y'all niggas is charming. You'll argue with number 2. Whoever cut this and edited it to, you're hilarious for starting right there. Hold on. You can hear the tears in this nigga's voice. Hold on, one more time. Let's see how level-headed, the Owls are right now. You feel me? It's not like Drake went to jail or anything. They can still listen to his music. Let's see how excited they are right now.
You niggas are arguing number 2, number 3. Matter of fact, fuck that. Kendrick ain't even number 2 or number 3. That nigga's number like 30, nigga. Let's keep it a buck. The nigga's number 30. Because how the fuck you put your niggas on and they didn't get no clout off of it?
It was and data I also it feels pretty performative. And I don't think it's performative like they're so self-aware, like this person's so self-aware that he is now making a joke of himself, because I think it's more performative because he's in this group. What I'm basically saying is I don't believe he even feels as intense about what he said. It's way more hilarious to be like, but it sounds very performative. I mean, he's not even 30. It just sounds performative to me. But like, I could be wrong because these niggas are the most parasocial people. I also think that these people actually hurt Drake more than they've ever helped Drake. Because regular people, and even Judge Vargas said, like, a reasonable people are not going to think the way that these people think. I honestly think they do some of this stuff to make people who are to make the regular person see how they act and run away. Because I don't believe, and another thing I find weird is, I don't believe you really have the best intentions when you are as, you act like psychopathic about something and then you hide your face. I find like there's something weird about that doesn't feel like you're trying to put people onto something, like, because the human connection would be something that would make, if you want people to be fans of Drake, it's going to be harder when we look at obvious AI pictures. It's like dudes with AI girl pictures pretending to be girls. There's people who are literally race playing who are not black. There's all these Drakes and Owls, and I go like, somebody has to be smart enough in here to be like, we look like a cult. So I feel like the regular person, even if they didn't know what was going on, it's going to be harder for them to engage. Just like if you wanted to make somebody a Christian, right? You wouldn't get the most sycophantic, most like everybody going to hell person to try to convert somebody to it. You would get like a regular person. So this one feels like they're like the Baptist, the Christ Baptist minister. What was that? Northborough, or they're like that of Drake fans, where it's like I really feel like regular, but anyway.
Because how the fuck you put your niggas on and they didn't get no clout off of it? Jay Hitter got to scam niggas.
Westboro Church, right? Is that what it is?
For $1,000. Absol out here doing drugs on YouTube, nigga. What's going on?
Adonis has more monthly listeners than all of the motherfuckers combined.
Adonis is number 2. Adonis is number 2. Fuck it.
Drake group chat talking about a child. Well, you did. Couldn't say I didn't see it coming, but oh my god. Imagine being a part of a fan base that when somebody takes an L, the person that you're fans of, you kind of take the L worse. And like I said, these voicemails that come out, these things that come out, Drake hasn't really said anything, and Drake's going to try to act like he's unbothered. This is my point where I say, like, I think these people hurt Drake more than they help him, because now I've seen a bunch of people reacting to this and laughing. And people are like, nobody's looking at this like, oh, they got Kendrick. It's just like, oh, this is looking bad for you. So now that's crazy. But one thing that I saw that I had to cover was DJ Akadiddy, the Akadiddler, Mr. Lost His Twitch because I'm a nasty nigga, actually came out and said this about Drake too. Now, to be fair, academics did pivot somewhere, and we're not going to act like he always acted like this wasn't a good idea or there wasn't something to this when he was literally having people on his streams come in there and lie. You know, and then they when Drake was literally using things that academics was going on in his streams as pieces of the lawsuit, you're not going to tell me academics thought it wasn't. That's not how he was always speaking. There was a time before the thing came out, where academics had to go, okay, this is stupid. But I just want to cover this, you know. The diddler strikes again. My boy fighting a weird case. Anyway.
On this entire thing. This was always a weak-ass lawsuit from the get-go. I like Drake. This is a weak lawsuit. It's a weak lawsuit in the fact that, again, if you listen to diss music, I don't like that there was a false allegation put against my guy. It was false.
That nigga's not your guy. You know, my guy who don't never come see me. That's my guy. You feel me? Nah, he won't be. He would rather be seen in blackface again than seen next to me on camera. But hey, that's my guy. Huh? We know you gotta quantify it because you slobbering on it. We know because you're the best eater. You gotta quantify and be like, he's my guy. You think anybody watching this didn't know that you are hugging his genitalia? You think that? You think you had to say that? That's when a nigga knows somebody did some dumb shit, and you gotta go like, before y'all hear this dumb shit that he did, he's my guy. Look how defeated he looks too. It looks like the last jelly donut rolled under the carpet. Rolled under the couch. That's the same look he gave. What do you mean you ran out of chicken nuggets? That's the same face. This is the what do you mean you ran out of chicken nuggets face. Look at him. Nah, you getting the ISO. You can't tell me this ain't the same face he made when he went to Popeyes and they didn't have the chicken sandwich. You can't tell me that, bro. Big backademics, snack packademics.
Listen, I don't like that there was a false allegation put against my guy. It was false. But such is the case with hip hop. People call people R words.
Drake also, don't forget, he said that thing about was it Aristo that he battled, and he alleged that he likes him young too and was doing a little PDF, a scheming too. So Drake, you've done the same thing to people. Ladies and gentlemen, Document 80 drops this week. I forgot to say it up top. Document 80, I'm in the process. We're going to shoot the music video tomorrow. It's going to be a movie. Hip Hop Always Wins. This is a celebration for the people. We're going to really sit them down. Oh, we ain't dancing with this one. It's going to get spooky. Let's go.
Say really nasty things about each other. So the idea of suing the publisher, and I kind of look at it like in a media sense. You're suing the publisher, which, you know, at first he was going at DSP's radio and UMG.
Every part of this lawsuit, he kept trying to shoot at people and it kept getting dismissed, thrown out, amended, because he never had a case or a point. Let's go.
It would be the publishers of said material. I thought he should have sued Kendrick Lamar.
Because you are straight big. And guess what the outcome would have been? The same. Academics is also not that smart of a nigga. Academics is one of those niggas who looks smart because he only argues with stupid people and surrounds himself by dumb people. Academics is smarter than usually the people he be around, but he does that on purpose. He does that on purpose. Academics is really a dumb nigga. Like, dog, did you not see why this case got dismissed? Did you not see the reasoning in which it got dismissed? So what do you think changing the person from the entity from UMG to Kendrick would have done in the reasonings to why this got dismissed? Does Kendrick make it not now it's no longer not actionable opinion? Academics just say shit. Niggas gotta learn. This is one of the dumbest niggas they put a microphone in front of, bro. He be having a lot of behind the scenes news and stuff, but he reminds me of one of those people who doesn't know something. Somebody will tell him something. He will regurgitate that thing back as if he's the one who thought of it and doesn't really know what he's saying. So it's like, nigga, I thought it should have been Kendrick, and that actually would have been worse for your guy, you goofy, because no matter what, it was going to be bad, right? The only saving grace, and it's not really saving grace because anybody with half a brain in their head knows that he sued UMG because he knew what the optics would look like of suing Kendrick, but you essentially sued UMG for what Kendrick did, so it's essentially the same thing, goofy. So, if you read why it was dismissed, the case being against UMG had little to nothing to do to why it was dismissed. This case could have been against me, nigga, and it would have been dismissed for the same thing. This case could have been against a ham sandwich, and it would have been dismissed for the same thing. So it being Drake, him suing Kendrick and losing like this, believe it, we're still looking at it as you tried to sue Kendrick and you lost. But him actually doing this would have actually hurt his branding and PR 100 times worse. Right? Drake will no longer be celebrating this culture. He'll be tolerated from now on. But that would have made it worse. And I think somebody like Academics might be top 5 worst niggas in the history of entertainment to tell any nigga about how to move in PR and how you will look to the people. He's one of the worst niggas. Academics' credibility was destroyed through this battle too. Academics lost through this battle too. Not just his Twitch, but yeah, trust me. Don't listen to a nigga who lost his Twitch for the reason he lost his Twitch on legal advice. This nigga is quite literally either he's still in the process right now of fighting a case or I'm pretty sure he's still fighting a legal case for some R-word stuff. So I wouldn't listen to this nigga about legality, Drake. And that's just me helping you out because you tried to use him in your exhibits and that was, look what that got you.
Now, what do I think about the decision? I think this was going to be a landmark precedent case.
It's a W for hip hop. Thank you so much. It was love. Now, one of Drake's, I don't even cover too much, but one of the greatest Drake, I had to read this because one of the greatest Drake eaters of all time, one of the most legendary sycophantics, most delusional Drake fans ever even tweeted this. Look, being a dedicated Drake fan is fine, but saying he intentionally went into the lawsuit knowing he was lose is next level delusion. They're starting to wake up from the hangover they had. It's going to be interesting to see how he moves on from here with Iceman. Lord have mercy. It's like these niggas woke up and got a nasty, nasty hangover. Oof. It's gonna hurt. Now, the comments is cooking this nigga. OVO's down 1 million. He'll be back in court real soon. Don't worry. And
Not one chick even erroneously filed a lawsuit or like I thought there was going to be a few of those to take advantage of the moment, and there's been not one person that's accused Drake of anything.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if some shit starts coming out. Because from what I understand, when Drake first moved to like Hidden Hills, like they were wilding out in that house.
Okay, we don't leave that. That's all alleged. Vlad said I didn't. Now, somebody quote tweeted or screenshotted what the nigga counter said. And this is what he said before. UMG doesn't have anything solid on Drake with respect to minors. They will just present articles, rumors, and recycled headlines. Drake knew this was coming. That's exactly why you file a defamation lawsuit. These theories can be debunked in court. It's all good to be proven false. That's literally the point of doing this. Why on earth would he file a claim in the first place? Use your brains. So as you see, no matter how level-headed they trying to lie now and try to moonwalk out situations, this was the dumb shit they were saying in the beginning. And this is what we will always hold your feet to. So enjoy. It's been fun watching y'all do this, though. And it's fun watching y'all cope with this. I still love you, though.